What's going on, guys? Angel here, Begin Crypto. Thank you guys so much here for joining us today in the studio. It's been, unfortunately, a bloody Monday. It's been a very bloody Monday. As you guys can see here, I'll switch to my max. We are already up here at, there we go. We're at 32,210. We've been seeing a lot of back and forth, bouncing between low 33s and low 32s. Started about midnight last night, I think, 11 o'clock last night. We saw a tremendous dip to the downside from 34 all the way right down to about high 31s. All altcoins are down. Every single one of them is down, except for Monkey Fart Coin, because Tim, Crypto Weatherman, told me personally that Monkey Fart Coin is going to the moon. So I'm going to have to go ahead and buy some Monkey Fart Coin. But other than that, I'm not buying anything else. Altcoins are down. Why no crypto lives? No crypto lives ever load? I know it's been dumb. It should be working now. What do you suggest buying on the dip, Bitcoin or ETH? I mean, that's really all I would buy. That and Chainlink. Market's crashing. Get out now and buy later. Tim's laughing. Jay Freeds, is he on? No. Like I said, I have. Yeah, he's on. He's in the chat. So go ahead and say hi to him. Go ahead and say hi to Tim in the chat. Crypto Weatherman's in the house. I think I'll go ahead and shout this out too, guys. If you guys want to check out, I believe it's today, the Lehman Baird HBAR, the founder of HBAR, or at least the chief scientist, Lehman Baird, is going to be on with Crypto Weatherman, Tim, at 4 o'clock Eastern, 3 o'clock Central. So make sure you guys go check Weatherman's live today at 3. I believe it's 3 o'clock Central, 4 Eastern. So I swear I met you at a music festival. So good, King. You might, I don't know. My company, Click Leads Local, actually shoots music festivals, so you probably have, to be honest. So you probably have. 4 p.m. Eastern, live interview on TikTok with Crypto Weatherman and Lehman Baird of HBAR. So go ahead, follow HBAR as well as Crypto Weatherman. Go ahead and check that out. But let's go ahead and get down here to the nitty gritty. Let's just take a look here at this whole 4-hour chart. As depressing as it is. Should we sell? Should we sell or just hold? What do you think? Here's the thing. Like, you know, to the downside, I think, like I said, historically, I don't think we've ever seen. If I went back, maybe slightly in 2013, but we've never been below the former all-time high, even below the former all-time high, even in a bear market. So even going back to before the 20,000 all-time high, we didn't even dip below the one before. So, you know, like I said, we went from 3,000 right up to 20,000 in that other bull run of 2017. And I don't think if I've seen what I've seen correctly, we haven't seen any bull market go below. So, I mean, like I said, I think even if we are in a bear market now, we probably slowly bleed down to 20. So like I said, this thing isn't going to implode overnight. Even if we go down and see 19, 18, 17, somewhere in there, even if we go below the former all-time high, you guys aren't going to see it just implode. Like I said, you would probably see this 32, if we were in a bear market, go from 32 to 17, 18, 19 over the course of 6 months to a year to could even be 2 or 3 years in a bear market, but you're not going to see it just flash crash and stay there forever. That's not how this works. So definitely not how this works. There's enough, the whales on each side. There's enough strength on both sides to keep this thing kind of balanced. Even if we see a flash crash to 28, 27, 26, 25, you're going to see some fight before we go down. So like I said, I think right now, especially at 32, even if you saw 20,000, you're only looking at about, another 33% dip from where you're at. But I think the upside is 100 or 200 or 300,000. So just like I talked about with Doge, people might as well hold. Rico says, good to see you, Rico. Good to see you. But yeah, people might as well hold. Like I said, I think the downside The downside is 30%, but the upside is several 100%. So, I mean, a lot of people who are holding right now have taken what they've taken. And I'm talking very good projects. I'm talking Bitcoin, Ethereum, Link. I mean, like I'm talking 7 or 8 really good projects that'll be around for the next bull market. Those are the projects I'm specifically talking about. So, I mean, like I said, I think that if you go from 32 to 20, like I said, the downside is, another 30 or 40%. The upside is enormous. The same thing with Doge. So when people put a limit on Doge, I'll go back and flip you back this way. But when we were looking at Doge and trying to cost and talk about analyzing Doge, when you're at 20 cents and when you're at 20, 25 cents, 30 cents, and the high was $1, it made sense because there was a 3x available and there looked to be some support at 25 cents. So when you were at 30 cents and we were seeing Doge go to $1, it wasn't a bad buy-in price at 30 cents because of the upside compared to the downside. But for something like Bitcoin, where we are, like I said, I think the downside is 20,000, 19,000, 18,000, even in a bear market. We wouldn't go much below that. So, and like I said, I think this would be extended period 6 months to a year, where you'd see that slow, solidified 20,000. You could flash crash, but I think we would recover and slowly find our way down. Let's go ahead and go to let's go to the day chart. How low? Or maybe I can go to, maybe I'll go here instead. As you can see, guys, for example, this was total market cap here in early 18. That's when the 2017 bull run ended. I'll go back, flip this again so I can show you guys. So as you guys can see there, this was the peak of the market in 2017, but it took to get to its almost to its lowest point, took from January 6th of 18 to January 6th of 19. That's how long it took to get from peak of 20 of Bitcoin to down to 3. So like I said, it took a long time to get there. And we saw one more spike in the summer of 18. But like I said, even to get down from the 20,000 down to the 6,000 before we even get down to the 3,000, it took almost 5 months. It took almost 5 months to get down there. So like I said, this isn't going to happen overnight. I'm buying the dip. Is this wise with the crash at the moment? Like I said, I think if you're dollar cost averaging into Bitcoin, Ethereum, and a few other projects, I still think it's okay. Like I said, I'm going to dollar cost average a small amount forever. However, I'm not buying large amounts until we get confirmation either way. Here's the other thing too, guys, is I'm going to go ahead and make sure I show myself on YouTube a little bit too. There we go. Here's the other thing, guys. The other thing to think about as well is if you're thinking about Bitcoin for the long term, dollar cost averaging for one is not going to hurt. But like I said, in the same breath, we're getting to that point where Bitcoin's only going to go down so far before its fundamentals save it. So like I said, I think that the bottom is 19 or 20,000. And I think that's as far as it can go. And like I said, we're $12,000 away. So I think this cycle's different. Shortest bull run, if this is the bear market already. Yeah, very, very short bull run, if this is the top. But honestly, you guys are looking at risk management. Obviously, you're not going to get a chance to sell the top right now, because if the top was 64 and this is a bear market, you're obviously not going to get a chance to sell the top. But the upside in 6 months to a year, 2 years, is much higher than the downside of watching Bitcoin go from 32 to 20. So, like I said, if you're this far invested and you didn't sell the top, it just makes sense, in my opinion, to hold. So also bear market will not be that long. We might see it in Q4. Chris, yeah, that could be a very, a very decent prediction there, especially if maybe this summer we cool off and into September, October, November, we heat back up, and then go into, before maybe that September, October, November is the second half of the bull run. But like I said, we can't confirm right now because, like I said, we are where we are. The market cap down, the market cap as well is, let me see if I can split my screen. Go ahead and switch me over. There we go. The current market cap right now, got to make sure I refresh this. We're at 1.32 market cap. If you guys can see that, we're at a $1.32 trillion market cap. We haven't been that down in a while. Whales are manipulating the market. Yeah, like I said, I think this is a really big accumulation phase. I think if we go ahead and zoom back out and try to think of everything fundamentally, waiting for market cap to go back in the billions first. Yeah, like I think that would solidify a bear market for me too. Market cap back in the billions. But I think if you guys think about this and zoom out a little bit, and you guys go ahead and zoom out, this moment in time is going to be a very, very important time. It's going to be a very important time for cryptocurrency and Bitcoin as a whole. Because in my opinion, when I zoom way out and see everything on the weekly chart, daily chart, weekly chart, I'm looking at the whales getting validity through the retail market. We validated everything that they thought. Will retail buy it? Yes. Can this network grow to, hundreds of thousands and even millions of users? Yes. Is it showing to be secure? Has it ever been hacked? No. So all of these fundamental things that retail buyers are buying and are doing, we validated everything that they wanted to know. So Metcalfe's law with squaring the square root of the network of the square rooting the amount of the network, whatever. The amount of people that are in, the amount that we bought it at, all of those things, getting all the way up to $65,000. We've validated everything the whales wanted to see, and now is the time for the whales to act on that validity. So what happened was, we saw this big sell, the big sell off, a lot of shorting from the whales, and from there, they made their move. But I mean, whales are still making their moves. Like I said, Michael Saylor is still accumulating. He just bought. He just showed his average buy at about $36,000. Bought another $400 or $500 million in Bitcoin. Wishing everyone would just hodl. Yeah, like I said, that's a whole other thing. Is that the whales are being careful too. Like I said, we're going back down to test that $32,000, $31,000, $30,000 level. But regardless of that, regardless of us going back down to test that level, we're still okay. Like I said, in the big scheme of things, when you zoom out, we're still in that wedge between 30,000 and 42,000. And as long as we don't break those spots, we're still okay. And there really isn't a confirmation either way. This was a manipulated bear run, so we could expect a manipulated bull run by the end of summer. I think you might be right there. Like I said, but if you guys go ahead and zoom out, this is going to be a massive, massive time, guys. A massive time in history for accumulation for the whales in order to see 100K, 300K, 500K, and even $1 million Bitcoin in the future. This is just validation, guys. This is just validation, and they're using all kinds of nonsensical excuses. So I got the chat pulled up, guys. Make sure you guys go ahead on YouTube and smash the like button while you're here, as well as join us in the comments. Make sure you guys comment on YouTube so I can go ahead and show your comments here live, whether you're watching from Twitter, Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, Theta.tv, wherever you're watching from, go ahead and join us there. But like I said, guys, that's where we're at. We're trending sideways right now. We're honestly trending sideways. We're still in that, as hard as it is to watch, we are still, let me make sure that you guys can see this on the, there we go. We are still trending sideways. This is the day chart. By the way, I'm going to go back to the 1 hour chart. Let's see what the RSI and everything. You will all you need is one Bitcoin to be a millionaire by 2031. Boom. I think you're onto something there. But let's go ahead and this is the 1 hour chart right here. Gage Gomez says, "What's up, brother? How are you, man? I appreciate you stopping in. We're just looking at the charts right now. This is the 1 hour chart on Bitcoin, guys. This is the 1 hour chart on Bitcoin. As you guys can see right here, there is some support. And I think we hit the support line a few times back, including on the day chart. But this 31,800 is 31,000 is a really, really important support level. We broke this 34.8, and like I said, now we've dipped down here to this 32. So on the RSI, you're seeing a very, very oversold Bitcoin here, back down here to the 34. Getting us back to the midline would put us right around this 35,000. There's a couple other factors as well that we have to take into account, guys. One of the factors that we have to take into account is this. I'm going to go to it right now. Go ahead and take a look at the Bitcoin max pain price. Maybe this is too big. Like that. And we'll go ahead and expiring on June 25th. This is the big expiration. I think it's a $2 billion expiration. But the max pain price, as you guys can see here, is $40,000. $40,000 is the max pain price. And for the last 5 months, we've seen Bitcoin get really close to that max pain price. That is the max pain price for Bitcoin. Hopefully you guys could, like I said, hopefully you guys saw that on, yep, you guys could probably see that. The other thing that we have to actually check is Ethereum, though, because Ethereum's expiration on the 25th is even, the volume is even bigger. And the max pain price right now is $2,000 on the dot by Friday. $2,000 on the dot by Friday. That is the max pain price for Ethereum with options. And right now, Ethereum is currently trading at $19.27, as you guys can see over here, 19 now up to 19.31. So we're going to be hanging around, I think, for the next week. We're going to be hanging around right around $1,000 or $2,000 for Ethereum. That's just my opinion, simply because of that $6 billion options expiration. I can go ahead and take a look at ADA as well if you guys want to see ADA. Next support is, next support here is 113. This is on the hour. Let's go back to the 4 hour. I like to look at projects on the 4 hour at least before I go ahead and saw the flash crash down. A lot of support here at this 127 range. As you guys can see, I'll draw a line. Let's see if you guys can see that. We've actually struggled to stay above that 127 line, honestly. At least back here earlier in the bull run, that 127 number was a very tough number to keep above. We blew past it. Now we're back down consolidating, as you guys can see here as well. A ton of resistance on this top side too. Ton of resistance on that top side for Cardano. So like I said, if Bitcoin goes ahead and it drops and plummets, you're going to see Cardano probably come back down near this 82, 85 to 90 cent mark. That's where you'd probably see Cardano. If we move to the downside, that's be the next support line. Friday, everything is going down. User, maybe. Like I said, I think we're actually, if for what it's worth, I actually think we're going to work our way upward a little bit towards Friday. I think Bitcoin will probably be, in that mid 30s area. That's what I'm predicting for the end of the week, simply because of the options contracts expiring and the max paying price being 40, I would predict it to be around 36 or 37. But in the big scheme of things, guys, we are still in this wedge. This is, like I said, this is the 4-hour chart. We're still bouncing around in that wedge. So in the big scheme of things, even if we come back down here and touch near 31 to even to 30, we'll be okay. And if we don't break up here in this $40,000 to $41,000 area, we're going to be going sideways as well. So like I said, I think we're just at the bottom of this bottom side of this wedge. And like I said, we were getting very bullish here all the way back to the top side of the wedge, but I think we still, let me see. I still think we're going to see much of June into July be a bunch of this, and into July, I think we're going to see a movement to back to the upside in this bull market. But as you guys can see, hopefully you guys can see that on, yeah, you can. So you guys can see that on YouTube as well. But like I said, right here, I think we're still going to just trend sideways here. And this wedge would take us all the way out to early August. So, and usually wedges break about 75% of the way. So this would take us about, to about mid-July. This wedge probably bouncing around till about mid-July, and then I think we're going to start to see something happen. So, and that's on the 4-hour chart for Bitcoin. But that's what you're looking at, honestly, guys. Like I said, is this a bull market or is this a bull or a bear market? Like I said, we still really can't confirm at this point because we're still trapped in that channel. We're just on the downside of that channel, and being on the downside of that channel as opposed to the upside of that channel feels a lot different. This 40,000, this almost 41,000 to 32,000, a $10,000 difference feels a lot different. But actually, the fundamentals of Bitcoin haven't changed. Just some of the fundamentals of what's going on around the world with China's hash rate, the Bitcoin China hash rate being cut drastically as they kick miners out. That's one big thing. The second big thing besides that is we're a nice little pump here back up to 32.5 really quick. We were down at 32.1, back up to 32.5 real quick for Bitcoins. But that's a good sign. That's a good sign. But guys, that's exactly what I'm trying to talk about. Is the first thing is the hash rate. The second thing is some of the news that we're getting is iffy with El Salvador. We'll break out in a few days. Won't take a month. Yeah. I don't think it'll take a month either. But like I said, this wedge certainly, if we're going to continue to follow this wedge, that big channel, it could take a month. I definitely could see maybe this move up to the upside, to the downside in maybe early July, another 7 to 10 days, we could see a breakout. I just don't see a breakout. Robinhood, I just don't see a breakout from 32 above 42 in like a 72-hour period. Unless some news really breaks out, I still think it's going to take a few weeks. So, like I said, I think it's going to take a few weeks to break out of this channel. But like I said, you guys should be prepared. Make sure you guys are prepared for, like I said, the reality is a bear market could be coming. But right now, the fundamentals and the technicals of this wedge here still show us that we still need to break 41. We still need to break 30 before anything happens in this wedge. Bare Naked Crypto, what's up, man? Good to see you in the house. Like I said, I'm that damn good. Good to see you. I am Hazel. I'm Hazel. Good to see you as well. Good to see people still rolling in here. We're going back to 20s. Be patient. Set those limit orders. Like I said, we very well certainly could be. Bare Naked says, yo, good to see you. But like I said, we're still bouncing around in this wedge. So, and we've been talking about this for 4 weeks and 3-4 weeks now, that as long as nothing confirms here, as long as we don't get confirmation to either side here, we're not going to, we're really not going to move much. So, but other than that, guys, I'm trying to see, there was a couple other questions. When should we buy back into ADA? Like I said, guys, I'm not buying into much. Still crab tail below 31 or above 43. At bare naked, that's exactly what I've been preaching for a month. That is exactly true. I know you've been preaching on your channel too, Crypto Weatherman's Discord, and all over. But yeah, we're moving crab. We're still crabbing. Like I said, there is no need to be concerned if we don't break below those prices between that 31 and 42-ish area, getting up into 43. If we don't break those areas, there's nothing. Like I said, we're still in the same place we were. You should talk about that 41.5 wick last week. It was on the 1 minute candle. We never retested it. Yeah, let me take a look. Let me see if I can back this out a little bit more. My wireless mouse is going nuts. Oh, won't let me consolidate any more than that. Maybe I'll go back to the 15-minute chart, see if I can go back there, and then I'll go back to the one. June 15th, you must be talking about that wick right there. This is the wick right here that Bare Naked's talking about. That would be it, but I'd have to go back down to the 1 minute chart. But yeah, we did not see anything above that. Let me go ahead and make sure. But yeah, that was as high as we wicked there. Do you think we should sell or hold it? Like I said, the fact we didn't retest it, that is very true. Kind of sketch. Yep, I would agree with you there, Bare Naked. I would agree with you there. Yeah, that feels dead cat. That feels very dead catty when you don't go back up. And I'll retest at the 41. I'm going to go back to my 4-hour chart where I've been chilling here. But yes, 8 is cheap. Yep, sell or hold. Like I said, I think the downside, guys, like I said, we haven't had an opportunity, or we haven't seen, at least in history yet, in the history of Bitcoin, where the former bull market that we're in goes and tests much below the former high. So, like I said, our former high in 2017 was right around that 20,000 mark. In previous bull markets, into bear markets, we haven't seen that previous high. We haven't seen it Bitcoin dip below that previous high. So, and even if we see it go slightly below, like I said, if we see that slightly go below, you're looking at 19,000. We're at 32,000 already. If you guys didn't get out, or you're holding Bitcoin anyway, the downside is another 40%, but the upside is several 100% trying to time that market. So, like I said, depending on where you got into, but I'm holding right now. That's just me. The 200 EMA was broken at 1.4 trillion. Yep, that was another market I was looking. We're down at 1.32. I think the real chart is the 1 day total cap. Don't know if you look at it, but we were breaking it. We were breaking a descending triangle. Yeah, I saw that as well. We dabbing bro in 6 hours. Love it, killing it, guys. Good stuff there, Bare Naked. Appreciate you chiming in on the live too. So, thank you guys so much. Angel here, Begin Crypto. Like I said, we're streaming live on YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, Theta TV, Twitter. So, like I said, good to see you guys. Thank you for the follow as well, Bare Naked. Do you think ETH will drop lower? Possibly could. Like I said, I'm out for now. Take it easy. Take it easy, bots. I like bots better, actually. But take it easy, boys. Take care. Take care, Bare Naked. We'll have to go live sometime, Bare Naked, by the way. We'll have to go live. Do you think it will hold or dip under? Like I said, the max paying price on Ethereum is $2,000 even. So, like I said, I think we might go back up to it a little bit. Maybe hang around a $34,000, $35,000 Bitcoin, $36,000 Bitcoin. Maybe see some strength in the Bitcoin dominance and let Ethereum ride right up to it. So, but Angel here, Begin Crypto. Thank you guys so much. As always, make sure you guys go ahead to YouTube. If you guys can do one thing for free for me, go to YouTube, subscribe there. I'm going to be putting out a Chainlink video in about at 3 o'clock Central Time. 3 o'clock Central Time. I got a short Chainlink video for you guys to see the fundamentals as well as how it works as an example. So make sure you guys go to YouTube, subscribe there at Begin Crypto. Just type in Begin Crypto, you'll see me there. But until next time, guys, Angel Begin Crypto. Keep watching the sideways trend below 30 to 31, above 42 to 43. Go ahead and watch that channel. As long as we don't break it, we'll be okay. So until next time, guys, Angel Begin Crypto. Peace.
The reason I have no emotion, like if all of my crypto goes down 100%, I have zero emotion. I have zero emotion because I know what I hold on most of these. You got to know what you hold, and you got to realize if you're a long-term investor, it's all about your coin. It's all about your coin amount. How much HBAR do you have? It's not about how much is that HBAR worth. Now that seems dangerous, right? That seems blah, blah, blah. Dangerous mindset, but I'm just telling what I do. I'm trying to stack these. HBAR, I agree with Blockchain Boy. HBAR will absolutely blow your mind next cycle. Honestly, it's already blown my mind this cycle because I got in. My lowest buy was at 3 cents. I'm not doing some scalping live. Can anybody tell me what's going on with Binance? I remember one of the scariest moments. I actually documented it on my channel when we logged into Binance and we saw zeros in our account. There was no money, and it was a bunch of us. I think I immediately got on live stream, but that was scary. Begin Crypto says he wants all the bear smoke. Me too. I want all the bear smoke, but it's like everything that's happening is perfect for my investing mindset and for what I think this space is going to be. Everything that's happening is just perfect because it's letting me. Because I came in I came back with capital and money pretty late. Like I wish I got into some of these coins. Like let me see. Chainlink. No. What's in my portfolio? Yeah, Quant. A good example, Quant. I wish I was paying attention in 2019. I could have got it for $5. This is the one lesson I've learned. Listen closely. I know for sure that I'm never not paying attention to crypto again. I know that I'm never not paying attention to crypto again. That's an important statement right there. Even in the depth of a bear market, we are the pirates discovering the new world of crypto. I know for sure. Huckson, what up? I see you. That's the biggest lesson from the past 3 years of me investing in crypto. 3 to 4. Well, no, it's 4 now because it's 2021. I am never not paying attention to this industry again because bear markets make you rich and bull markets just make you money. What are we trying to do? Are we trying to get rich or are we trying to just make some money? You forgot about it during the bear market? I swear, there's a ton of people that are in the same boat. Zach, what up? There's a ton of people who are in the same boat. They forgot about crypto during the bear market and they came back maybe too late, or they just came back. Like, I know that, like, I don't know what you guys believe in, but this is a sign from the universe. My head got turned to crypto at the perfect time to drop a bunch of bags in, right? Bunch of bags in, and start even making content. That's how far the universe pushed me. And in 2017, with the bear market, it turned my head away, which I wish it didn't. But everything in my life led to me not paying attention to crypto. Do you agree with Pablo? Do you agree with Pablo to 20K? Dude, it's possible. Dude, it's possible. It's possible. I saw Robert Kiyosaki saying 24K too. I saw Robert Kiyosaki saying 24K. It's possible, but that's like scary. That's like confirmed. Okay, we know what's happening now, right? If Bitcoin goes to 10K, I will be buying my first Bitcoin ever. I can tell you that. If Bitcoin goes to 10K, I will be buying my first Bitcoin ever. And if Ethereum goes below 1,000, shit, I might have to. I don't know. We all know Robert Kiyosaki's a scam. It's kind of true. He had one good book and that's it. Or maybe he has more. I've only read Rich Dad Poor Dad. I love when people come in. I love when people come in here and they say, "Why is this coin going down?" Dude, do you not look at the whole market? You just asked me, why is BNB going down? BNB is down 9%. Look at the rest. Polkadot 14. Dogecoin down 20%. Wow, Dogecoin's at 21 cents. Yo, BC Maha, thank you. Big supporter there. Big supporter, BC. I love when people come in like, oh, dude, why is XRP going down, dude? Why? Why is XRP dipping right now? Dude, look at the whole market.